Hello, I'm Debbie Bell Hosking for FinextraTV at EBAday 2026 in Copenhagen, and I'm joined by Lauran Macare, Head of Data and Risk, Payments Technology, Natwest. And our topic is there in the title. We're going to be looking at the data revolution that we're all witnessing right now. So Lauran, welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Exciting here at EBAday, lots of topics, but of course you were on a panel yesterday about those two lovely subjects of technology and innovation. So based on that panel, but of course on your own personal experience, what do you see as the biggest transformational change?
I mean, it's been fantastic because I think over the last few years we've sort of been battling with what the data agenda could be, and really AI has encouraged this enormously. It was the wingman that data needed. So when you can see the hot topics that are being discussed, the AI is at the centre. We saw Brett King talk yesterday in a fabulous talk around the sort of complete transformational agenda if you look far into the future. But if we bring it back to now, what you can start to see with the panel, that really everyone was talking about the practicalities of what we can do, not just in data, but also in the payments landscape, but in the transformation of that tech. So we know we've done a huge transformation already, but I actually think that cyber resilience is going to drive how we build those applications bottom up. We will need to be able to deal with a cyber attack and rebuild everything from scratch, but it's equally pressuring and pushing us to be better at what we've got. So I think it will actually help the legacy problem that we've suffered with as well.
I loved what you said about AI being the wingman you needed. And there you've brought up the importance of security as well, which we will come to. But let's look at this transformation journey. Data and infrastructure, often a struggling point for many organizations. What would you name as the top strategy saviors to help people move forward with a more modern outlook on their data and systems?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talk about collaboration a lot, but really beforehand what we've been doing is trying to collaborate over topics and solutions that may be within their own entities. But I think data is everyone's, I was going to say passion, but not everyone has that passion. Data is definitely something that is pulling everyone together in a forceful way, really. So everyone has to get behind it, and everyone knows that if you can fix that, you can do a lot. So you can drive towards hyper-personalization, so you can do better things for your customers. And when you start to see what the achievements can be, really what we're talking about at the moment are really foundational elements. So we look at sort of embedding all of this foundational data and then the analytics on top. Really, AI will sit beautifully to cover all of that up, and so we can interface with it in a way that we know how. You won't need to be an expert to talk to your data.
I think that's reassuring for people. You don't have to be an expert. Now let's move on to regulation, because we touched on security and obviously they go hand in hand sometimes. So UK, EU, they're working on more data security. And as we move forward, what do you see as the biggest vulnerabilities when it comes to data protection, particularly now in this environment where there's a big need and push for faster payments?
Yeah, absolutely. So with faster payments, what we've got is that instantaneous, but equally it may be irretrievable. And it's very difficult to be able to start to think around all of the mechanics that go with that. But data's intrinsic to how we sort that, but also can have problems. So when we look at verification, we know that biometrics and those types of IDs will definitely help with those instant payments, because if they are irretrievable, we need to know that we are strong in our fraud and security at the start. But equally, data breaches, we need to be concerned about what they could look like and could occur, and how we protect our clients and customers. And finally, with fraud. Fraud is a hot topic at the moment, and when you've got irreversible payments, trying to deal with the return and the support of the return of the payment and the support to the customer, particularly with push payments, I think there's a lot that can be done, but we need to look at who is responsible and accountable, that not only the banks, but everyone involved in that journey.
My head is spinning now. I'm just thinking fraud and irreversible payments. So you've got a job on your hands.
Absolutely. Yeah. Customers keep pushing us to be better.
Yes, of course they do.
Yeah.
And on that note, thank you so much, Lauran, for joining us.
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you.